Our guest of honor, Honorable Dr. Kaduchu, Minister of State for Primary Education, the Chairman and members of the Board of Trustees, Chairman and members of the University Council, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Owekitiibwa Alhaji Ssalongo Badru Kateregga, Vice Chancellors of sister universities, present and past, because I've seen a number of past Vice Chancellors, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Ambassadors, High Commissioners, and members of other diplomatic corps, Honorable Ministers, if there are any, members of Parliament, including the member of the Kenyan Parliament who has just presented himself, public service officers, local government leaders, religious leaders, representatives of cultural institutions, corporate representatives, deans of schools, heads of department, directors of campuses and principals of schools, faculty and staff, alumni and continuing students of Kampala University, parents, guardians, sponsors and spouses, member of the media, graduates, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. For once, you saw me laugh when Professor Kateregga told you that, thanked me for tolerating the university. That is both true and false. But I appreciate Professor Kateregga. I appreciate your humor. Thank you very much. It is both a privilege and an honor to stand. I'm not standing, I'm sitting here before you today at this very important gathering. We are here to celebrate the end of an extraordinary journey for our graduating class of 2025. And simultaneously, we mark 26 years of Kampala University's significant existence under the guiding theme, celebrating 26 years of excellence, advancing efforts to make Kampala University greater. First of all, I would like to welcome our chief guest, Honorable Kaduchu, whom I'm made to understand is representing the third Deputy Prime Minister, Right Honorable Rukiana Kadag. We thank you, Madam, for graciously accepting our invitation to this very important occasion in the life of Kampala University. Honorable Minister, your presence here today adds tremendous value and inspires all of us. Your participation in our ceremony underscores the vital partnership between the government of Uganda, in particular the Ministry of Education and Sports, and the higher institutions of learning like Kampala University in shaping the future of our knowledge. We are deeply honored to have you with us and appreciate the time you have taken from your demanding schedule to be part of this joyous day. I am aware of the importance you personally attach to the value of education, you being a very highly educated person, and I thank you very much indeed. As you have been told, Honorable Kaduchu is not only educated, but she holds a Doctor of Philosophy. So she has reached the highest levels of learning. And therefore, when we talk about knowledge, we are sure you understand what we are talking about. I would like to take this opportunity to thank and express our deep gratitude to HTV Ambassador Kateregga, the founding Vice Chancellor of Kampala University, for his exemplary leadership and the strategic management of the institution. Under his tireless guidance, the university has blossomed into a beacon of academic excellence, and here stands the evidence for this. Honorable Ministers, you must know, managing and running a university is not an easy job. It costs a lot of money, it demands a lot of effort, and it needs very highly qualified people to man the various institutions in order for it to be a worthy university. So really, when we thank Professor Kateregga, we mean what we are saying. As we gather here today, we are also proud to mark an important milestone in the history of Kampala University, the 26th anniversary of its establishment. For 26 years, Kampala University has been a cornerstone of academic excellence, providing quality education to thousands of students who have gone on to become influential leaders in various sectors across the country and beyond. To all those who have played a part in shaping the university's success, we offer our deepest gratitude and congratulations. Honorable guest of honor, institutions of higher learning like Kampala University play a crucial role in shaping the future of our countries by equipping young men and women the knowledge, skills, and critical thinking needed to address complex global challenges. They should focus on fostering innovation, research, and entrepreneurship while promoting responsibility and ethical leadership. Today, Honorable Guest of Honor, it is more important because the world we live in today is changing so fast that if we don't catch up with what is going on, we are going to be left miserably behind everybody else in the world. Especially when you have challenges of the unstable changes that are taking in the politics of the economy of this world. These young men and women must be prepared to be able not only to understand, but to analyze critically what happens in the world in order for our continent, Africa, to remain relevant. In recent years, honorable guest of honor, ladies and gentlemen, the landscape of higher education has undergone a very significant transformation. Globally, education is no longer confined to the classroom or the four walls of a university. With the changes brought about by technology, we are witnessing a shift towards digital learning and remote education. Universities around the world are embracing these trends, integrating technology into their curriculums and providing students with the flexibility to learn from anywhere at any time. Kampala University has made strides in adapting these trends and ensuring that its students are equipped to compete in an increasingly interconnected and digital world. The ability to think critically, innovate, and adapt new technologies will be key for the future success of our graduates. Guest of honor, allow me to add that many times the private sector complain about the inadequacy or the inadequate preparation of our graduates for the jobs, for the job market. You may know, your honorable guest of honor, in more advanced countries like Germany, South Korea, and even India, skilling young men and women is a tripartite endeavor where universities provide the knowledge, the private sector identifies the inadequacies, and the government provides the resources to provide the skills. Thus, centers of practical expertise are a necessary situation we must develop in our country. I have honorable guest of honor was talking to one of the academic leaders that it is high time you people in the government stop blaming universities for not producing the right product for the job market. Rather, you join us, you and the private sector, in additional skilling of the young men and women, because the universities are not training institutions. Our job is to impart knowledge. You, government, the private sector, and us must work together in order to give them the relevant skills that they need for the job market. And you, right, Honorable Kaduchu, as an educated politician, I hope you will take this very seriously, and we would like in no time to see government, the private sector, and the governments working and the universities working together in order to give the young men and women the additional skills they need for the job market. Critical thinking is about more than just absorbing information. It is about analyzing, evaluating, and creating new perspectives. Innovation goes hand in hand with the critical thinking. As you step in the world, I'm addressing you graduates, I encourage you graduates to apply these skills not only in your professional endeavors, but also in your personal lives. Whether you are starting your own business, leading a community initiative, or contributing to the public sector, your ability to innovate and approach problems with an open mind will be invaluable. Let me also add, right to Honorable Guest of Honor, Mr. Vice Chancellor, our graduates, ladies and gentlemen, it is not enough to get the hard skills that you people have obtained. There are other skills, the soft skills, that probably are more important than the hard skills if you are going to be useful to our society. One of the major problems we have in this country is the problem of corruption. You can get a first-class degree in mechanical engineering, but if you don't have the soft skills of being a decent engineer, you can even be a medical doctor, you can be an accountant. But if you don't have the ethical values that go hand in hand with your hard skills, you are not going to be a very useful person. So I would like to recommend Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, that in our education, honorable guest of honor, we should really include courses on soft skills together with the hard skills. Because if they don't go hand in hand, we cannot have a very successful society. To you members of staff, I want to express my heartfelt appreciation for your dedication and tireless efforts in shaping the future of our students. I have no doubt in my mind that you have done your job under not the best of conditions, even sometimes with the difficulties. Therefore, your contribution to the university, for it to remain a center of excellence in teaching, research, and community engagement, cannot be taken for granted. I thank you very much. To you, parents, guardians, and sponsors, on behalf of the entire institution, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to the parents, guardians, and sponsors for the unwavering support and dedication. Your sacrifices, encouragement, and belief in our graduates have been instrumental in their success. I thank you very much. To you graduates, today is a day of immense pride in your life. It marks the end of one chapter in your lives and the beginning of another. Your time at Kampala University has equipped you with the knowledge and skills needed to excel in the world. But more important, it has prepared you to be leaders, thinkers, and innovators in a rapidly changing world. The challenges ahead may seem daunting, but remember this: you are not ready. You are now ready to face these challenges. You have been equipped not only with a degree, but also with the tools to navigate the complexities of life. As you embark on the next phase of your journey, remember to stay curious, remain humble, and keep pushing the boundaries of whatever you are doing. The world needs your ideas, your creativity, and your leadership more than ever before. I encourage you to dream big, take risks, and embrace failure as part of the learning process. In conclusion, I once again want to thank you, our guest of honor, Honorable Dr. Kaduchu, for having found time to be with us at this function. I also once again want to thank and congratulate Oweekitiibwa Ambassador Badru Kateregga for managing this institution, Kampala University, up to this time. I thank you for the endless services delivered for the progress of this institution. Ladies and gentlemen, you may not understand what this means, but running a university is not a picnic. It is a very expensive endeavor. It's very difficult. It has all the attending problems, and therefore, sir, the job you have done, you need to be congratulated. Once again, I want to extend my congratulations to you, the graduates, and to wish you the best in the future. For God and my country.
Check, check. Okay.